Transformation in 3, 2, 1.
Hey everybody, welcome in, welcome in. Um, this reading is going to be for an individual sign, sun, moon, or rising. Take it how it resonates, take it where it resonates. This month we're going to be trying something a little bit different. It is a card reading, but we're also integrating images into the reading inspired by a friend of mine, Sean. We're going to try this. It, if you like it, please let me know. There's also a special going on for the month of July, $11 off all video readings. My email address is in the description box below. Let me know if that's something that you'd be interested in, and also let me know if you enjoy this style reading. And without further ado, your reading. Hi everybody, this reading is for the sign of Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, wherever you find it in your chart. Looking at this image today, it really feels like you've taken a step back, like a retraction, selectively social, right? Who and what you are allowing into your sphere. You might give them a little bit of time, but I don't know about this, right? If it's interfering with your peace, if it's interfering with your thought process, you're really being selective as to who and what you're allowing in, and like where you're going when you go out, where you're allowing yourself to be. It's like you're taking that time, and maybe you're giving yourself like only so much time in this space, like a limited amount of time. And some things, it's like don't pass up on these opportunities, because some things will only be in your sphere for a little while. And there's that thought of if you like it, enjoy it, because it's not going to be here long. And if you dislike it, don't worry, it's just a temporary situation, right? And then each incarnation of self, as you go through these chrysalis stages, and then open up and spread your wings into butterfly stages, and then going back in and coming back out, it's almost like this breathing of a perennial, right? Like it becomes something different, and then it goes back to sleep, and it comes back out, and it's grown quite a bit, and it's there's these fleeting thoughts that kind of go with it. And then when you come out of it, it feels like you're like, what was I even thinking? Like I can't even relate to that person who I was 10 minutes ago or 5 minutes ago, or whatever it might be. And that's probably why you're being very selectively social, because you need the support and love around you from people who understand this process, and that you're still you at your core, right? But you're taking that time out for yourself while these transformations occur. And also, some people just aren't worth the disruption of your peace. Some occurrences aren't worth, like the people might be okay, but what they're asking you to do, that might not be worth the disruption. Or it could be like this idea. I'm also getting that, like, would you trade, like when Charlie in the Chocolate Factory, when his grandpa say, would you trade this golden ticket for something as common as money? It feels like there's like that idea of like something precious, that the value of it exceeds the commonality of whatever the other things might be. So you're embracing that unique thing. Wow. Look at guidance is golden popped out. I barely even shuffled. These are the messages from Hafiz. Number 42, Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Maybe there's something in that for you. There's definitely this like color of dawn, right? Color of dawn or dusk here happening. Hafiz says, trust the guidance of intuition that is radiant in every soul, if it will not hurt anyone and helps make them laugh. Again, like letting down those judgments of others, maybe fear of others, right? Fear of what they're saying. Like if you feel this intuition, this intuitiveness of a radiant soul, it's okay, right? He says you don't need to make every decision on your own, and you don't need to take others' advice in order to feel secure in your decision. Wow, Libras. Now, I have a lot of Libra in my chart. I understand this, right? The indecision. Inviting counsel is a sign of a wise mind. So listen, gather insight, and see the issue from multiple angles. Ask your confidants and counselors to consider your situation and hold it up to the light. View it like a crystal. through as many prisms as possible to see which one holds the most radiance for you. Some unique gem of enlightenment may spring forth from the counseling itself, providing new, rich, rewarding possibilities. It's like something is coming to light, something is being shared with you. And again, that limited edition, the selectiveness. Don't be overly selective to where you're counting people out. Right at 444. Ancestors, spirits, guides. Ooh. What messages do you have for Libra? Two of Swords, that's the moon in Libra, isn't it? And then we get the Emperor and the Knight of Wands in the reverse on the bottom. Overarching energy, Nine of Wands. Some of these cards came out in the last shuffle too for Virgo. So if you have any Virgo in your chart, you might want to go check that out, right? Don't give up. It's like not giving up. There is some kind of blockage here. There's something that, something that you can't see that's happening around you in your periphery, something that's keeping you from being able to move forward. Could be boss energy, could be paternal energy, could be a leader, energy. This is, I said right at 444, this is the Aries card, your axis, right? Your opposite sign. And again, that idea of rather than seeking the counsel, right, weighing all the sides of something, that's definitely what the Emperor does. He's master of all the domains, right? He rules all of the head, the heart, the body, and the spirit, right? He's in charge of all of those, and he rules them well. He rules his empire well, because he is the leader, and it's like you taking on that role within yourself. Masculine and feminine, it doesn't matter. It could be big boss energy coming down that could see that this blockage, look at him looking at you with this blockage, stepping in and giving you guidance here. Maybe you need to ask him. Maybe he sees these things that are blocking your way. Knight of Wands in the reverse. Overly ambitious. Hubris energy. This is here for a good time, but not for a long time. Very non-committal, right? And it could be seeing that these types of energies are, the kinds that you're avoiding, where it's reminding you that these types of energies are at play. Let's get some clarifiers. Ancestors, spirits. Just clear messages. The Two of Swords for Libra. Wow. The Magician and the Three of Wands in the reverse. I gotta say, if you take this Magician, 3 minus 1, it's this Two of blockage, right? Removing that blockage, not waiting for something to change, not waiting for an opportunity to come to you, creating that opportunity for yourself. And again, this reminds me a lot of that image, the looking within, right? Knowing that those powers are within you, the resources are available to you. Master manifestor energy here again, taking the charge and taking the lead. What is this Emperor energy? That's actually Aries energy out twice, because the Magician is Aries, Gemini, and Virgo. Ooh, look at this for the Emperor. Nine of Swords in the reverse. Letting go of those worries, letting go of those anxieties. This person does not look worried at all, does he? Not at all. Can see that you have, I got the power. That song has been coming out a lot too, so I should probably listen to it myself. This person is coming through, taking charge to help relieve your burdens. It's like you don't have to worry, and you don't have to worry about this person. This person is safe. According to Tarot, take it how it resonates. Make your own judgments. It's your own life. Tell us about this Knight of Wands, and that's part of what that was saying too, right? What? King of Cups. these are like the opposite energies. This person is again impulsive. It could be somebody's love and somebody's emotional maturity that is either developed or brought through by the resistance of these things. Maybe you're being understanding and not being like a, you're being your diplomatic Libran self, right? You have many characters on the board here. Some of them are fully mature, responsible humans that will take, the seriousness, the consideration at play into heart. Like that's how it should, like, take to heart the consideration. Take, I don't know what's happening here. What's on the bottom? Page of Pentacles. And when I picked it up, look, it's the Knight of Wands again in the reverse, guys. Got stuck. Be mindful of this energy. It's interesting because you have Aries energy out on the board in its full maturation, in its all its like positive aspects, and then you also have fire energy out here that's not in its best aspects, that's very kind of impulsive and moves quickly, underdeveloped, right, disloyal. So again, using your discernment to be able to identify who is who in this situation, I think you'll be able to tell, and that's why you're being selective about who you're being social with. Page of Pentacles energy coming out on the bottom. While you're in this space of not giving up, you're also in the space of learning, right? You haven't given up on the idea that things can be learned and gleaned from the situation. Definitely. When in the pre-shuffle, when I was shuffling the crystal cards, the rhodochrosite came out, which is about softening your heart. All right, I'm going to pull another one for you now that we have the spread out, and we're going to read them both for you, Libra. Please, ancestors, what other crystals might help Libra in this situation? No, that's too many. Ancestors, spirits. Yeah, bloodstone. Power up your vitals. So how there you go, the Libran balance here. How you power up your vitals and soften your heart at the same time. Rhodochrosite, rosy red, chilled rose pink. Rhodochrosite is the go-to stone for the bent and broken-hearted. Who needs it? Anyone grieving or really needing to grieve. A major loss, a relationship expired, or an outdated idea of self. Where to put it? Against your chest while you breathe through your heart, or slide a favorite piece into your bra if you know you're wearing a bra. And when to use it, when your heart hurts, when you feel all the feels, even the most painful, and still be gentle with yourself. Let rhodochrosite remind you that this too shall pass, and you, especially you, absolutely will heal and love again when you're ready. Soften your heart. 1212. Bloodstone. Bloodstone is an earthly green chalcedony spattered with seriously activating red jasper. In the Middle Ages, some believed the red splotches on the stone's surface were the blood of Christ. Who needs it? The constantly overworked and completely drained by the soul-sucking machinations of modern life, and Capricorns. If you know a Capricorn and they are a 90-degree angle to you, which is square, which can sometimes make those relationships a little bit more difficult, right? But anyway, I digress. Where to put it? Wherever you do the important work, spiritual, physical, and psychological. When to use it? When you're totally bled dry, and it's time to get into your body and start feeling your damn self. Sleep. Get some exercise, take nourishment, and call on Bloodstone to drag your ass out of the house and face the day. Chin up and head high. Power up your vitals. Bloodstone. I think that's good advice for a reading like this. I hope that was helpful. I hope that you got something out of it. Thank you so much for being here, Libra. Thank you for remembering to hit the like and subscribe buttons. And thank you for coming back and seeing us again next time. Bye.
Transformation in 3, 2, 1.